Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the next update a little bit more and a little more in depth because I have been kicking around some of my ideas on what I think this next update is going to look like. I want to share some information with you guys. If you guys enjoy my content, please be sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into it. Now, I did end up making a video similar to this about 4 or 5 days ago, and it seems to have really gotten like the community hype for the next update because I don't think many people realize how close the next update actually is. The current star path ends in less than 30 days. We just have a few more weeks until the next update. So it does seem like the Aladdin and Jasmine update will be dropping in February, which is awesome because I think this is perfect for another like lovers Valentines themed star path, and then mix that in with Aladdin items. You know, Aladdin and Jasmine, I think this could be incredible. I mean, they are like the most iconic lovebird duo when it comes to couples in Disney. I think that this is going to be a really amazing star path. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but if we do continue to look at this image right here, you see that we have Aladdin's like fez hat on the table, and then we have another thing that signifies that Jasmine is definitely arriving in the game as well. So we do know that they're going to be arriving in a realm, but I was trying to see if we could get any clues as to what the realm is actually going to look like, and sadly it doesn't look like. If you look at this shot here, like the table behind them, you can see that you see like a doorway stuff. That's not actually in a realm. If you're over here in the palace and you come over to this right side and then just make your way here, you're gonna see that I'm pretty sure this is the same exact spot that they took that image. The window is slightly different, but we know Gameloft alters a lot of the promo art a lot, so I think they kind of just took it here. I don't think that's pulling from anything. I don't believe that we're gonna get a different realm outside of just the realm in the Dream Castle. So maybe it's pointing towards some reused assets within that realm. Maybe we're going to start off in the dungeons, kind of like how Aladdin got captured and was taken to the dungeons, and then maybe we leave and keep going through the realm. Hopefully the realm is actually going to be very large, kind of like the Beauty and the Beast. You start off like directly in the castle, you move into the library, then you move out with all the rows and the outside area. And I think that that would be really cool if we got a pretty large size realm rather than something small like some of the other ones, like such as the Toy Story realm or the Wall-E realm or Remy. A lot of the realms have been very small. Now, assuming we do get Aladdin and Jasmine, I mean, it's pretty much confirmed. What house would they be living in? Because we do have the Sultan's Palace, the Agrabah Palace right here in Eternity Isle. This is where Jafar lives. And it's definitely a massive building. Would they actually give us a smaller version and add it into, you know, being able to put it in Dreamlight Valley or even Storybook Vale or wherever? Honestly, I think yeah. So I think a lot of players have been thinking like, well, since we already have the Agrabah Palace, they wouldn't give us another one. Well, that's true. You could maybe think that, but at the same time, A Rift in Time is a paid DLC. It's something completely different from the base version of the game. So I think that even though we have this version of the palace, this could just be Jafar's version of the palace. That's why it's corrupted. He's corrupted, you know? And then we could get the more pure, the original version as a smaller house to implement into the valley. They could also definitely add in just a random Gameloft original house, but I think that they're going to give us a smaller version of the Agrabah Palace. Now let's take a look at some of the items we currently have in the game when it comes to Aladdin themed stuff. Now over here on the Dreamlight Valley wiki website, they have a bunch of the items already collectively pulled together, pretty much a whole page dedicated to Aladdin. So for characters right now, we only have Jafar, and these are the furniture items that we currently have in the game. Items such as the Agrabah chair. We have a lot of these like gold, bronze items, the heaps of riches, so piles of gold here. We also had like from the premium shop, we have the market stands. Pretty much a lot of Jafar items. So they kind of kept most of the Aladdin stuff exclusive to Jafar type of items, which I thought was really cool. We did end up getting the Jasmine's Courtyard Fountain over here. And then when it comes to clothing, again, they've been leaving out anything that is just pure Aladdin universe. other than Jafar outfits. So we got the friendship outfits here, we got the Jafar costume, and even with the motifs, we pretty much got the same thing over here. Now we did get some memories over here, you know, Aladdin and Jasmine. We got Genie, which before you think about it, no, I'm pretty sure Genie is not coming to the game, at least right now. I do not expect the Genie to be in this next update at all. But Iago, on the other hand, you know, we have this memory piece right here. I fully believe we could be finally getting Iago as a skin of like maybe the Raven or his own exclusive one, kind of like the parrot skin that we have, the pirate one. I think that would be really cool. But maybe that's why they held off on giving us some of these amazing items, was because they were planning this update here in February. Other character like companion skins that we could get Raja, maybe a baby version. You know, Jafar did end up turning Raja into like a baby cub for a second, so we could get like an exclusive version of Raja as a companion, or maybe a reskin of Figaro here and have like the same animation and stuff. Or the fox companion that we got that was merged with like Simba and a fox. We could get like a hybrid of something like that, a version like a tiger style version of another companion. As you're looking through these furniture items, we already have a great amount of decor options that can be used as a market style, and it seems like that's mostly the style of items that were already implemented in the game when it does come to like Aladdin themed stuff. Now, one thing that I'm wondering is, if you don't own Eternity Isle, how are you going to stylize these items? I mean, the rest of the map on Dreamlight Valley is mainly like forest vibes. You do have the beach, you know, it's got some sand, but it's mainly like the glade, the Forgotten Lands. And I do think no matter, like, as long as you're creative, you can work anything into a build. But my wonder is, if you don't own a Rift in Time, sadly, you're not going to be able to like utilize these new items we're going to get from Friendship Quest or just items added to the premium shop to their like a maximum potential, because those players are not going to have a desert setting. And even here, we don't have that much space. I mean, we got like this biome, which is pretty large, and then up here, but this one is pretty narrow. And then we do have this little section over on this side, but that's about it. So I was kind of hoping that with the new DLC, maybe they would have added another desert area, but I guess we're going to have to utilize this area or just make a completely unique build in like the forest or even like Forgotten Lands with all these items. But I do feel like players that don't own a Rift in Time are at a disadvantage of being able to utilize these items. But you never know, that Gameloft may have some surprises for us. Now let's talk about story. A Rift in Time was incredible, but it was mostly centered around Jafar theme rather than, you know, the Aladdin universe fully. So I think that we're going to have some sort of interactions, or at least I'm hoping we're going to have some interactions with Aladdin and Jasmine and Jafar. You know how if you owned both DLCs, Flynn and Rapunzel had a little secret special cutscene and a minor quest. I mean, it didn't take very long. I'm hoping we get some sort of interaction quest like that with Jafar if you own a Rift in Time and you playing through the base game. Another little something small. I feel like that's a Gameloft's way of trying to get you to collect all the DLCs, is like interweaving them a little bit with these little quests so you don't miss out on content. You're like, dang it, all right, now I have to go buy this because I want to see that. So they could do something like that. I do think it would be cool, because it's also like an extension to the players that own the DLCs. You're further getting more content, more value for the money that you already spent on it. And one of the most important things is we need a magic carpet glider. They have definitely been going all in with the glider skins, and we ended up getting this book one, which almost is like the footprint of the magic carpet already. They would just have to expand it a little bit, but it was kind of like one of those things when the game first came out. That was the thing we like really wanted. We were like, we want a magic carpet glider, and then they ended up adding some of these incredible stuff. So now that we know for sure they can do it, I think it's pretty much a given we will get a magic carpet glider. Now, will this be a like level 10 of friendship, or maybe not level 10, maybe like level 8 friendship quest from Aladdin, because 10 is usually an outfit? Or are they going to do us dirty and throw it in the premium shop? I really hope not. I hope the glider is part of some of the friendship requests. I also want Jasmine's outfit as her level 10 friendship quest. I think that would be really cool. I'm curious who's going to get the dream style, because I would hope that during the next star path we get a dream style for Aladdin or Jasmine. I mean, they have different variations of their outfits. It's something that Gameloft wouldn't have to make up their own unique thing. They have one that we would really like the Prince Ali or Jasmine's red outfit, which I truly didn't remember, and then I looked it up. And now we have to have the red outfit, okay? I mean, I think it's going to pull some Moonstone votes for me. So those are just some of my like ideas and thoughts on what I think could be coming to the update. Again, I made this video a few days ago, but I've just been, I can't get it out of my head. Like, I can't wait for the next update. And I just keep thinking about the items and stuff that could be coming to the game. And I'm so hyped for it. I hope you guys are really hyped for the next update as well. And I think no matter what it's going to be, I think a Gameloft is going to bring some pretty amazing content. But that's it for the video. Let me know any of your thoughts down below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.